see. Let's see how this goes. Looking good again. Yes.
Just another day at the office.
Just another day at the office. Wow. Who would have thunk it?
I was thinking, actually, I'm getting tired of this mic. I think I should decorate it.
Decorate it?
Yeah, so I don't know. I think it needs a bit of pizzazz.
Pizzazz?
Yeah.
What do you mean pizzazz, bro?
Just
like, man, podcasts need to be professional. You know? They'll need to look like proper mics.
You know what?
What?
Roll the intro.
The hot takes.
Check.
Drama.
Sure.
And filtered thoughts you didn't ask for. It's spilled milk.
Enjoy the mess. And we're back.
Yes. So I'm here today with my girlfriend slash co-host slash emergency contact. Yes, Ivania Silva.
Needs no introduction. So what do we have on today's menu, Gonçalo?
So today's menu, we're going to talk about dating. So yeah, if you're single, taken, in between, it's complicated, it doesn't matter. We've got you covered.
That's right, we do.
Yes.
And we're going to be talking about dating
100%.
and covering how dating is in the modern world.
Right.
Meaning apps. And a lot of them, right?
Right. A lot of dating apps.
Right.
A lot of dating apps.
The most common, right?
The
Tinder,
most common.
Bumble, Hinge, and Grindr.
Right. And what perception do we actually have of these apps?
So I think it's important to start off with, I've never been on a dating app.
Right.
I do have a lot of friends that are on dating apps. So my perception is going to be based on things they tell me versus things that I see from the outside.
Right.
And my perception time being is Tinder to smash. Tinder to smash. Booty call, whatever. You're there. Tinder. Bumble is a very intriguing one for me because you give the girl the opportunity to give the first step.
Right.
Send the first message, so on and so forth.
So more long-term relationships.
More long-term relationships. For
Let's
what
say.
I've heard, Hinge is one of those as well. Long-term relationships, not so much of a booty call.
Right.
And then we have Grindr, LGBTQ plus RTRF.
Yes.
Everything included and in between. And here we are. That's it.
That's it. And Raya as well.
Raya. It's a very important one. For celebrities, exclusive, invite only, and you have to pay quite a big check to be on there, right? Do you actually know how much it is?
I have no clue how much it is to pay for Raya. But Raya is the most expensive one out of all of them, the ones you mentioned, right?
Yeah, I heard, well, because we have friends on Raya. I think it's about $60, something like that, or more.
Per what? Per month?
Yeah, monthly.
No way.
Yeah. You have celebrities.
No way.
I remember our friends told us that they saw people like Joe Jonas, Channing Tatum, I think Bad Bunny even at some point.
No, Raya has a lot of celebrities, right?
Yeah.
But do you think like my friends never matched with a celebrity for now on? Do you think they do it? Do you think they do it and now and then they have a special circle where celebrities actually match, but
celebrities matching celebrities, but
non-celebrities don't really, like they actually like select which people, like circles, are able to match?
Well, I think that's the most common way to think because of status.
But you actually have to be approved to get on Raya.
Only. Yeah, invite only, and they have to approve you.
It's not just invite. You have to be approved. So you have to be like, have nice social media pages and stuff.
They go through your Instagram. Yeah, it's true.
They go through your Instagram. They go through your background.
It's nuts.
And they see that if you're eligible or not.
Yeah. For me, that's nuts already because, man, you're already involving yourself in a situation that's hard enough. And then
Right.
you also have third people parties looking at your social media,
Right.
understanding whether you're eligible to find love or not.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? Who are you?
It makes sense, right? I mean, at least it's a little bit more
It's
selective.
exclusive. It's exclusive. I get it. But
Right.
my ego? What about my ego? Because, bitch, if I'm applying for Raya, you better accept me. Otherwise, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for you guys.
Okay. I mean, but I've never, like, I've never heard anyone saying they got rejected to go to Raya to be accepted. But I don't think anyone would have told me as well.
If they weren't.
If they weren't accepted. So I'm not sure if the rejection rates are high or not. Right?
Well, we should ask ChatGPT about that one.
Yeah.
What is really important about dating apps
Right.
are red flags and green flags about the people that you meet on there.
That's
right?
true.
So let's start off with the basics.
Let's go.
Red flags. Choose the place if you're going to invite me out. Arrive on time, please. Eat with your mouth closed. Forgetting your wallet is not a good enough excuse.
No.
Treat the waiter right, because that says a lot about you.
Oh my days. Like treating the waiter, not just in dates, man. I mean, people that are rude to the waiters, it tells a lot about your personality at first. And also, like, do you think you're going to get away with that? And do you think you're going to persuade people to do what you want by being rude? You're not. Be kind. Be kind always, man.
Literally, it costs you nothing.
It's not just the cost. Is if your intention is to get what you want, if your steak is not well done and you need a little bit more on your steak, bro, just be nice and tell the waiter, oh, this is not well done, but everything is fine. Can you please cook it a little bit more?
Listen, for me, education is all. If you are not able to say please or thank you to someone who is serving you,
100%.
you are so done.
Yeah, 100%.
Jail immediately. Like, you'll never see me again.
I agree.
Question. Because we are dating, so this is a really fun conversation to have. Do you think choosing an activity for the first date is bad, or do you think it's something tipo
An activity
dynamic?
like bowling.
Could be bowling. Could be bowling.
Could be
Interesting.
bowling.
You brought that up.
Right. But I think bowling would be cool for a first date. I think it's bold. I think it's not for everyone.
Right.
But I think the activity should match the personality of the person that chose that activity. If you're going to bowling, I think it should match maybe something that you do not very often, but you've been to bowling, you know the way around the alley.
Jibby
you know?
jabbas of the situation.
100%.
Be good, basically.
100%.
Be good at what you're gonna, because if you want to show off on the first date, right?
Right.
Just don't be.
Because I think if I went to bowling with you, I would get crushed.
That and any other activity.
Yeah,
Anyways,
100%.
No, but honestly, as from a girl's perspective, I completely agree with this. If you are going to take me on an activity, even though I brainstormed a lot about the situation with our friends and girlfriends, and the truth about what they told me is quite the opposite.
That you shouldn't do
No
it.
activities. No activities.
You shouldn't have activities.
Nope.
On your first date.
Nope. No
Why
activities
not?
on the first date.
Why not?
What I have heard from the public is drinks after dinner or drinks in the afternoon pre-dinner, and then you can eat a little something, is the best plan for the first date. Because it's nothing serious. The drinks will get things flowing. You can break the ice really easily. You will, at that time, also have people around you.
Yeah.
So it makes the situation less awkward.
Yeah, it's also more intimate to be talking, to see if the person is actually someone you're willing to meet and to get to know, you know? Like if you're bowling and it's for people that don't have a personality, and you're trying to cover something that you can't really really make up for, you know?
Right. You could be nervous as well. We'll give you that one. You're nervous. You don't know what to do. You want to have some dynamics and entertainment. So you bring your future girl to an activity.
I understand.
That's true. Bowling was not part of our first dates, though.
Right, but we did do something cool when one of our first dates. I don't know if it was the first, actually.
What was it?
We went on a quiz night.
It was the first date. Oh my
the
God,
first
here we
date,
go. We're
bro.
talking shit and we went on a quiz night. Oh my God.
I was covering up for my personality.
It's true. And you know,
it was super cool. Come on.
I was great. I did a great job.
Yeah.
I did a great job.
Still worse than mine. Still worse than me. Still worse than me. But it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is
We
fine.
went on a quiz night. It was really fun, though.
It was a lot of fun.
It was fun. But we're different.
We're different. We're different from other people.
No,
We're
but
so much better.
You can't compare where you cannot compete. No, I'm joking. Our thing is that...
Above those who walk are those who fly.
Oh, Jesus. We're going to leave Gonzalo with this one. And that's it. Thank you guys for coming to today's podcast. Honestly. We're different because we've known each other for longer. It's not like we met on an app and we decided on a date.
Do you think, can I ask you that question? Do you think going on an app is desperate?
I mean, I wouldn't call it desperate.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not for me.
But
It's
why
just
not?
It's well, I have many issues. Number one, as I have said before, this debate was shared along my girlfriends, and 90% of them use dating apps. So for me, it was a really interesting topic to sit down with them and discuss ideas on, like, how do you have the balls to be on a dating app and literally sell yourself through your pictures.
That's so exaggerated.
Well, call me exaggerated, but in my opinion, you are exposing yourself to a rejection or exception based on your looks.
I definitely feel that you normally have a deeper connection straight away if it isn't through an app. But if you're looking to smash, the apps are perfect. But if you're looking for a long-term relationship, it's still hard to find love through apps. I know a lot of couples that have found love through apps. I just think it's a process that takes a little bit longer. You're still a little bit skeptical. If you know the person through a friend, or you've met them in a group or a friend circle, something like that before, and then you start to talk and everything, and you knew her before, that is easier to get a connection. But it's still harder for people to find love in apps, I think, at least. This is my perspective.
Guys, it's absolutely hard to find love in apps because love is hard to find, period. It's not,
right.
Whatever. I met a guy, we're talking. You might be talking for years and you might not be in love. You might be in a relationship and you're not in love. These are how things work. But I really do think it's a big stretch. I don't know the percentage of people that are on apps and actually find love. As you said, we know many friends that have had that blessing, because it really is a blessing. But for me, apps equal to smash, because it's for me, apps are the concept is for me, it's catcalling. It's like catcalling, walking down the street and just have men, bye, you're so pretty, you're so hot, you're so this, you're so that.
I understand.
You know what I mean? And men are creeps. So, not you, baby.
Sure.
But
just
men
not
are
me.
creeps.
Just not me.
No,
The
not
rest
my
of
man.
them-
Not my man.
Boys, don't listen to her.
But men are creeps.
We're good.
But yeah, imagine if we met on a dating app, how different things maybe could have been.
Which app do you think we'd have met at?
I would say Bumble, because I would have the balls to say something first.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be looking just to smash.
Yeah, girl, as you should.
As you should.
Yeah, girl, as you should. Anyways, also a really big fear. Oh, we have to go back to the green flags, because that's also a big topic.
100%.
But let's finish this one first.
Okay.
Imagine being on dating apps, right? Because I know a story of a girl that was on a dating app for 10 minutes and just trying to understand how these things work. After the 11th minute, bam, message. It was Tinder. Oh, girl, you're here? You're around here? So they know each other. A person from her friend group met her there, sent her a message. Man, no. Message on WhatsApp. It wasn't even on Tinder. You know what she did? She deleted immediately the app. As in, man, I wanted to be here freely roaming around, seeing what's up, seeing what's on the market.
What
Bam.
the hell?
Immediately, I saw your picture on Tinder. Jesus Christ.
What?
I mean, like, what's up with that?
The scrutiny is insane.
The scrutiny
as well.
is insane. So don't tell me that it's still not judgmental, because it's, you judge people when you're on
No,
apps.
it is judgmental still.
Between each other. I mean,
It still is. It also depends on the culture, huh? Like, going on Tinder in Portugal is probably a lot different than going on Tinder in London.
the population is a lot smaller, obviously.
Not just the population, the way
The
of
circles.
life. Let's
Yeah,
say.
no, the circles.
The culture.
Of course, the social circles are
the way
completely
you
different.
take that you see, like, the scrutiny that you have.
Oh my God, yes,
the
absolutely.
scrutiny that women have as well.
Absolutely.
Like, diversity as well. The levels of diversity in the city.
Culturally, in Portugal, it's not well accepted that you are on a dating app. It's already hard enough for women to be open about their sexuality.
Right.
Being on a dating app here is
I think
is complicated.
in general, in the whole, like, globally, but in Portugal, it really was truly impactful was COVID, because I think COVID, you had no other choice. If you wanted to meet someone, you couldn't leave your house. You wouldn't meet new people throughout a year and a half. So you actually had to go on dating apps, and that made the progress in Portugal as well, because people started going, and now it's a little bit more common. At least maybe you've had the Tinder once before, and you see it now not as something that intrusive.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. For me, personally, I was just thinking that I would die if, I don't know, like, my boss saw me on Tinder, or
100%.
made a comment around the office
Imagine.
saying, "Oh, I saw you on Tinder," or if he matched with me, if
Oh
he popped
my
up.
days.
I don't even know if that's possible to see, but if my boss matched with me, like, HR. Girl, next day, HR direct.
Of course. No. You can't go HR directly, but, like, I don't know. What would I do? I don't know, to be fair. Like, would you talk, like, first gossip it with your colleagues, of course?
100%. 100%.
Gossip about it with your colleagues. And I don't know, man. No, if you match, but you can only match if you swipe right as well on your boss. So you can't match, bro.
I don't know how these things work. I'm just a girl around her. I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl in the world.
I think you guys should take a shot every time I use a TikTok audio. You could play that game. You should definitely do that. You would get very wasted at the end of the podcast. I think we should go back to green flags. Because it's also important to state
it's super important to
that there's
understand
good
what
things on apps as well, and there are people with good intentions on there. And should I start?
100%. Let's go.
Smelling good, please. Come on.
Yeah.
I think the guy should also be genuinely interested on picking you up for the date, or at least showing some interest on how you get there.
Okay.
Super important. Being genuine. I know you have something to say about this one.
Right. I think, like, people, you need to feel and choose the place to go that is genuine with your personality, and you have something to show, like, as well as, like, with the bowling alley. Maybe it fits for you because you like to go there. Yeah, I don't think you should go to a Michelin star restaurant on your first date, even if it's, like, the nicest place you've seen online, but you've never went there. It's not really something you do very often. You have to impress, but there's levels. Don't overdo it. Be genuine. I think that's a way of life, not just in dates, but I think being genuine, it will come across as well. I think it will come across.
Yeah, I also think that it's a tough one to compete after, right? So you raise the standards so high, then what do you do? What do you do after, I don't know, what's your 3-month anniversary? Where do you go if you started your dates at a Michelin restaurant? Also,
Right.
super important. So sorry. Tell me where you're taking me if you're going to make me pay half my bill. All right? Don't take me to a Michelin restaurant and then expect me to pay.
Of course.
Because you didn't tell me where to go. You don't know my finances.
Right, but bring your wallet, huh? Bring your wallet. Don't come to the restaurant and not take your wallet. Like, oh my God.
Expect
and you look
you to
inside the bag and there's actually nothing.
So
you don't even have Apple Pay on your phone.
Girl, the amount of people I know that don't have Apple Pay on their phone. Anyways,
and don't have a wallet on their dates.
So what you're saying is people should expect. This is a really good topic.
Yeah.
You're telling me that girls should expect, because this is a really big
what
topic.
I really like to do, and you already know this, of course, because you date me. I think it's super, super good if, okay, the guy pays, but he says, and he also shows that he says, I'm going to pay today, but next time it's you. You pay for the dinner and you choose the place. And then we go alternate. And this is super, super nice because at first you're showing your intentions that you want to see her again at first. Number 2, I think it's fair because at least everybody's paying more or less. And in third place, you get a little bit of the personality of both because they're choosing the place where they're going. And so, I mean, this is, I think, the best deal in the history of mankind, huh?
To be honest, I really liked
that
we...
Listen to me, boys, come on, listen to me. This is good advice, boys. Come on. And girls, like, does this not make sense? Does this genuinely not make sense? You know it does. You can't expect men to be always paying for your dinner. I know people that go to Tinder just to have dinner for free.
Oh my God, I saw this story on TikTok or Reddit,
right?
Or whatever it was, that a girl didn't spend $1 for 30 days because she was going on dates literally every night.
No, that's crazy. That's a good way to save money.
Get your money, girl. That's what I'm saying.
Come on,
no, but
if you're being genuine about going on dates, but was she like getting involved with these men as well?
That's on her.
She didn't mention, huh? She didn't mention.
That's on her, but I'm sorry. Just because you pay for my dinner doesn't mean that I owe you anything.
No, of course. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Okay.
But I'm asking just for scientific purposes.
I actually don't know. But let me just give my opinion as a woman on this round to round thing where you pay one, I pay one.
Uh-huh.
I remember when we started dating, I had a job that didn't allow me to spend big bucks on big dinners.
Mm-hmm.
And it was nice to be able to, you would take me to places where you could pay, and
right.
I would take you to places that I could pay. Or if I
course.
couldn't pay for a crazy amount or whatever amazing dinner, I would rather make a special night at home and cook you something than,
right. But that's fair as well.
Spend what you can. You don't just show your personality. I think that's really important. But going back to the app situation.
Let's go.
Let's talk about love, because I know a lot of girlfriends that actually found love on these apps.
Right.
And even though everything started off with, she was just a girl in the world, in a new city, she didn't know a lot of guys, and she decided to go into the market, see what was out there. So she downloaded Bumble. Mm-hmm. And nothing, she was swiping, and she initiated a conversation with this guy. They eventually met and they fell in love, which is great. They're still together to the day. Mm-hmm. And she is so truly happy, which is amazing. My question to her was, where do you draw the line on exclusivity when you meet the love of your life on an app?
Right.
Because is it after, because clearly you start dating, so you go on dates, which is something that in the real world without apps happens naturally, but then so does exclusivity,
Right.
But in the app world, do you after 2 dates delete the app? After 3, what's the requirement?
Ooh, I think it's a little bit longer, maybe.
You think it's longer?
I don't know, because that's what I meant it before. Like, if you met this person like in real life, let's say, not through an app, like through a circle of friends or something like that. You know the person, you already know you're interested. Maybe you get your situationships in control. But if you're in an app, you still don't know the person. You went to 2 dates, but those 2 dates were on a bowling alley. You didn't really talk. I don't know how you can make that decision yet. And you also have to be like communicative. I know, you know?
Absolutely, like in every relationship. But I think especially on apps, because it really does bring out the toxicity in relationships, because it's so easy we'll get a bit deeper into this along the podcast.
Right.
But in the modern world, it's very, very tough to date. And we see this in social media every day. With,
100%.
Likes, so on and so forth, comments, forwards, whatever. I can't even imagine starting a relationship already with your foot behind, thinking, when is this person going to delete the app? Is this person still swiping? Is this person still talking to someone? Because it's another social media platform, whether you like it or not. That's what it is. And the more involved you are in these things, the harder it is to come back out into reality and be completely monogamous, I believe. Yeah,
I think not just the app. Today I saw a video that almost made me cry, because it was talking about this, how it, like, nowadays it's a lot harder to find love and to build a relationship, because our society is so individualistic. We are so focused on ourselves. We, like, social media also brings that on us, that we have our profile, we have our pictures that we want to show, we have to share everything about ourselves, and we also see other people that we like, that we're attracted to. It's really hard to think of just one person that we think is the person to spend your life with. And it's before, like, our grandparents, like my grandparents, spent their life together, and it's harder and harder to find couples that are actually able to do that nowadays. And the divorce rates are getting higher and higher, and people are not even getting married. But I don't know. I feel like when you only truly understand the meaning of a relationship once you put the other person before you, and that is absolutely key. And this is an advice for relationships, but as well for dating. Because if you put the other person first in the dates that you have, the dates that you choose, man, you will have a lot more success than if you go to places that you like to go to do things that you enjoy the most, or you're just doing that to score. Do activities and plans that the other person truly enjoys, and there you could build a common ground. I think that's super important.
Wow, baby, that was really nice. That was really nice. Yeah, I agree. I really do agree. That's why I think I've never been on a dating app. It really scares me. But girls, you do you. You have the balls I will never have. So
I will always also defend dating apps, because I think it helps people be more connected. And connection is always good in my perspective. And it's important because there are a lot of people that are lonely. There are a lot of people that don't see, that are not extroverts. We're clearly extroverts. We do a podcast. It's easy for us. But there's a lot of people that have a hard time building friends, knowing different people. You can also meet friends on dating apps. You can also, like, go on dates and say no. It's better to connect, and for more people to find love in this time where it's hard to do so. So that's my take on why dating apps are good. Now, dating apps are also... Yeah.
I think we should play a game. I have something nice planned for us.
Ooh, a game! Ivania Silva!
That's right. It's called Swipe Right and Swipe Left.
Okay.
And swipe left is no, swipe right is yes.
Ooh, I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Here we are going to talk about behavioral trends, characteristics, and things that people do on dating apps. All right? So I'm going to start.
You say it, and then we say at the same time. swipe right or swipe left, and we see if we match.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Number 1, pets in photos.
Swipe right.
Swipe right.
Amazing.
Height in bio. Swipe left immediately.
Swipe right. Man, come on. If you're tall, you want a score, and that is the best attribute you have, you're good, bro. You're good.
Picture with your short friend.
Swipe right.
Swipe left.
Like, if you don't want to put your height, put your friend.
Picture with your mom or dad. Swipe right.
Swipe right. But don't make it too public, your parents' social media, but yeah.
Mirror pictures.
Swipe right.
Swipe left.
It could look good. Don't do it like without your shirt on, but like.
Selfies.
Swipe left.
Swipe left.
I don't like it.
Passages on your Bible passages on your bio, followed by religious emojis.
This is for our Brazilian audience. Swipe right. Yeah, man, you can be.
Swipe
you
left.
can be
Don't.
religious, bro.
Yeah, but don't put all of
Nah,
that on me,
it's swipe
because
left,
I
it's
already
swipe
know
left.
we're gonna have conversations about this.
Nah, it's too much.
Into our first
It's 100% too much. I'm being. I'm capping. I'm capping.
Shirtless photos.
Oh my god, I have a strong opinion on this. Swipe left.
Swipe left.
Yeah, come on. That's.
Swipe. I mean, let me explain this one for the girls. If
But
they're
this is
too
for
much,
guys, no? Like shirtless photos
What?
for guys. Like
No,
okay, maybe a
obviously-
bikini. Okay, like
obviously.
okay.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Boys, if you're trying too hard, we will know. All right.
Mm.
So if you are going to put a shirtless picture, at least let it be something a bit, just normal. Don't
If
don't
it's
try.
like
don't
distant and you look, you don't. It looks like you're not looking at the camera, and you can kind of see a nab
Candid.
or two.
A bit of
It's a little bit
candid.
candid. It can go through, but 99% of shirtless photos by guys, it looks tacky, it looks forced, and I really, really don't like it. Even if you have a good body, of course, like women are impressionable as well, but don't overdo it, boy. Don't overdo it, lad. Let's keep it
Photos of your
classy.
car.
Photos of your car,
Or you in your car.
or you in your car. Swipe left. Like that. Don't flex too much. Like be classy about it.
Fishing photos.
Fishing photos.
Swipe
right. Swipe right. If you fished like a massive
left.
fish, it's proportional to the size of your genitalia. It's 100%.
No, I just couldn't.
If you put a photo on Tinder and you fished a massive fish, come on, it's
giving
proportional
America.
to your genitalia. That's all I have to say.
It's giving America, and I don't like that at all. And horoscope in bio.
Horoscope in bio, left. Left, but boys, if she has her horoscope in bio, she's the easiest girl to pick. Easiest.
I'm
100%.
sorry about my friend over
Just go
here.
online, check what matches, give her a talk, some words, and it's done. It's done, 100%. But it's still swipe left in the sense that it just looks bad, and it's not for a long-term relationship.
The closing one. Bikini photos.
Bikini photos. Swipe right.
I don't even know if I should comment on this one because...
Come on.
But...
No, like, look. Bikini photos need to be also very candid, but it's more acceptable. Maybe it's because I'm a guy, but I think it's more acceptable to have a bikini photo than to have a shirtless photo of a guy.
There we go. I would say...
I don't know why.
I'm gonna
Maybe
give
it's...
swipe right just because I think girls are more than allowed to be able to post whatever they want. But here's the big stereotype when it comes to dating apps, that women are... they're not okay, but women are more sexualized and guys are more interested in seeing a bikini photo of a girl.
Right. No, that's true.
rather
That's
than
true.
the other way around.
No, but also
and this is something that really pisses
but I
me
don't
off.
think it's like a red flag. If you have more than one bikini photo on your like profile, out. That 100%. You can't overdo it. You're like, it's like you have no personality. You have to show your boobs. I'm sorry. It's super bad. But if you have one bikini photo, candid, it's okay. I think maybe just because I've seen like so many girls and they made it so, they normalized it so much in social media that I think it's okay.
Girls don't
It might be.
They're not normalized. They're normal pictures. And I personally, I have a lot of bikini pictures because, man, I work my ass off all day at the fucking gym.
Yes.
I will post bikini pictures. It is what it is.
Get it, girl.
Yeah. But, I mean...
Like, subscribe, comment on her bikini photos.
Oh,
and this podcast, huh?
And this podcast.
And this podcast, huh? Boys, lads, girls, ladies, come on. We're having our second episode. We're showing that we are consistent.
Consistency.
Subscribe, ring the bell, follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, everything that you can find. We need your support. We're trying to reach 500 followers on Instagram. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers on YouTube. We need you. We need your help. Please, if you're liking this, if you're enjoying this content, please help us, no? Do you agree with that?
Please help us. And now it's time for Good Evening Bad News.
No. I actually wanted another one to talk about something else. I'm sorry.
What is it?
What about duck face on a photo for your profile? I'm sorry. This is I thought we could have commented on this.
It's overrated now. Girls, just show your natural
So swipe left.
smile. Swipe left.
I say swipe right because my girl always does that.
That's
it a
true.
lot. She's saying swipe left.
That's true. I use
But
my
I
face.
like your duck face, baby. It looks so good. Do it for the camera.
And now...
So, good evening bad news of today can and might be the most important good evening bad news that we've ever had. And I'll explain. So, humanity chose its soldiers to fight AI. And today, Ivanie, you will be deciding which soldier should lead the squad, okay? The strongest soldier. Are you ready for this or not?
I'm scared.
Okay, let's go. Ivanie, do you prefer Lirili Larila or Bombini Gusini?
La-di-li-li-li-la-di-la.
Okay, Lirili Larila or Scimpanzini Bananini?
Scimpanzini bananini.
Ooh, good choice. Scimpanzini Bananini or Tripi Tropi?
Chimpanzini bananini.
Scimpanzini Bananini or Tralalero Tralala?
Tralalero tralala.
Tralalero Tralala. Okay, Tralalero Tralala or Cappuccino Assassino?
Cappuccino assassino.
A Cappuccino Assassino or Vaca Saturna Saturnita? This is important.
Which was... what was it?
Vaca Saturna Saturnita or
Vaca Saturna Saturnita.
Frigo Camelo?
Frigo camelo.
Frigo Camelo, wow. Frigo Camelo or brr patapim?
Frigo camelo.
Frigo Camelo or Trulimero Trulicina?
Trinimero Trolicina.
Trulimero Trulicina or Tung Sahur? 9 tungs.
Tung. Saur.
Yes, this is my favorite, huh? But now these are the most and the best two soldiers that there are. Tung Sahur or Bombardiro Crocodilo? Bombardilo Crocodilo. Bombardiro, we need you. We need you to fight for humanity and bring victory for humankind. Please do it.
Just a PSA, I have no idea what this was. I was just doing what my man was asking me.
And this is very important. You have no idea how important you were today, Ivania, for the future of mankind. That's all I have to say.
Very important.
And Bombardiro Crocodilo, you actually showed what the studies showed as well. I think you complied with the most popular vote, I would say.
Now,
for
the second part of this Good Evening Bad News,
yes,
we have
Benny.
Believe me. So here we are once again talking about the greatest, Justin Bieber. And funny enough, after we did our last podcast, this guy just keeps on being a topic to talk about. But how can we miss it? We just can't. We need to be on trend, and this is a thing that's happening.
Bro, I don't know what to say, but I've seen some crazy posts by him lately. What has been happening?
He has been.
I don't understand.
Yeah, his name has definitely been in the mouth of the public lately because he went from not posting anything to been posting a lot, and we saw that live that he did where he was clearly very highly intoxicated or whatever.
Bro, he was wasted. I don't know, unless he's a really good actor, which I don't know because I haven't seen in most movies. Or in any movies, to be fair. He's smashed. He was smashed.
Yeah.
And to be fair, like we're making this claim, but bro, his mental health is also concerning.
I mean, his mental health has been a concern for the past couple of years. I mean, he oscillates a lot. So, I mean, his moods from what we see on social media are very ups and downs. But what was the funniest part for me was that he reposted the Lord of the Rings meme of the ring falling onto the what is the little guy?
Mordor. Smeagol.
Okay, that guy. He was catching the ring, and the caption for that meme was when girls get engaged on social media. And clearly everyone thinks, well, that's just a hit for Selena. Now, before you come for me, so super important, before you come for me and tell me this, that, Selena, this, you're also people, that, listen, I choose and I comment on what is happening. And from what I'm seeing, if that was truly directed, aimed at Selena, Justin, get a grip of yourself. You've been in the mouth of people. You and Selena for the past 14 years, you guys have been broken up for God knows how long. You're married. And even though if your wife has stalked herself into your marriage, respect her because you're married, you're a father, whatever it is that you're doing, leave the girl alone. Like,
bro, do you think Justin Bieber still has feelings for Selena? Sorry.
Gotta keep an eye for Selena. I don't know. I genuinely don't know, but he makes it seem like he does. And I don't know how I would be if I was Hailey. Because if you keep on having those types of attitudes, we're gonna have a problem.
Right.
I mean,
how do you think Hailey's feeling?
I don't know. Poor her. Poor her, because from all the videos that we see on TikTok, all the compilations that are clearly joking about the relationship and downgrading everything that they possibly have, the love for each other, it's nuts the disrespect that he has for her when he posts these things. Whether it's a jokes for someone else, what the public is going to think is that it's for Selena.
I agree.
And that's not cool.
Bro, you have a wife, you have a kid, you're showing up smashed on Instagram Live. It's really concerning, bro. Get a grip. But also, bro, if you need to talk to a therapist, if you need to get your life together, if you need to understand where you're at, also with everything that you've been through, that we've also been discovering with the PDD allegations and everything, bro, search for help. That's my take on this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know to what point Justin is already having help, obviously, because I think that if you are wealthy enough, there's no excuse for you.
Yeah, I understand, but money doesn't buy willingness. If he's not willing to do it, if he's in denial that he is in a bad situation, he won't do it. And I've seen that happen with a lot of friends that are not in a good mental situation, and they deny that they are not in a good mental situation, and they just don't approach like a psychologist or a psychiatrist or anyone that can help.
Yeah, denial is a river in Egypt. Go get help because it ruins everyone's life around you. It's just not about yourself. And it sucks for Hailey to wake up to public scrutiny every single day because you decide to have a crazy mood swing on social media.
100%.
And I don't even want to talk about their poor baby when they grow up and, you know, see what's happening on social media, because once it's out there, it's out there. And poor Selena also, but poor Hailey.
Right. And what do you think of Selena's boyfriend, Benny? Because I've seen that interview. That interview that he did, like, I don't know how long ago it was, but it showed me.
It was like 2 weeks ago, yeah.
2 weeks ago, no?
Yeah.
And wait, the guy looks like such a nice guy. Even I don't think his looks are the best. I'm sorry. I can judge, and he's not the best looking man I've seen. But man, his personality, the way he cares for her, go Benny, bro. Go Benny, man. Go get it, man. You deserve it. And Selena, please look at the man. Well, I think she really does value him at least. She's marrying him.
She really does.
And she's showing a lot of maturity in that sense as well.
This guy, Benny, if you ever see this podcast, let me just give you props, because I saw a video of your birthday. I think that it was none other than 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
He made a prom-themed birthday because Selena never got to go to a prom herself.
Bro, that's
he did it for
so
his
cute.
birthday. He got her a limo. They got dressed up. They took the pictures. They did everything of the normal, common prom.
I did not know that.
If this isn't how a man is supposed to behave, if this isn't the love that you're supposed to have, then I don't know what
Bro,
is.
but Benny, chill a bit, because then like you're putting like standards very high for the people out here, man.
As you should.
Man, the standards are getting too high. I can't throw a prom party for my... I can eventually, hopefully.
As you should. And let me tell you something before we conclude this amazing episode.
Yes.
Looks aren't everything. And if Selena had swiped left on Benny on an app, she would have never gotten to see his real personality.
100. Oh, that's such a good way to end our podcast, huh? Bro, that is so true. So true. This is a great conclusion of this podcast. Looks aren't everything. And that's why meeting people through your friends is really important, to get to know a personality, get to know a person, and give chances to people that you maybe wouldn't be incredibly attracted to at first, right?
Absolutely.
People can show themselves, and you can be attracted not just to the cover of a book, okay?
Literally.
No, I'm not gonna say it. I said
it last time.
No. You said it last time. But it's yours.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of
the Spill Milk podcast.
And don't forget
to
don't cry over spilled milk. See you the next episode,
guys. Yes, thank you for watching.